Hey. So yeah, I have blue hair. Don't like it, get over it. I like it, so that's what counts. Anyways, I've been diagnosed with ADHD, which I don't know exactly how I feel about it, because I already have so many diagnoses. It feels like a river of them, but I know that when you have Tourette syndrome, now that I mentioned Tourette syndrome, sorry, it's not sorry. Being sorry, not sorry all the time. That's great. When you have Tourette syndrome, you have a lot more chances of having ADHD and OCD and anxiety issues, and you're more likely to self-harm, you're more likely to have eating disorders, you're more likely to all that stuff. So I have Tourette's, therefore I have all this stuff. So, but I never really knew much about ADHD, except for the fact that my father and my younger brother have it, or had it. I don't know. I think seeing as he had it into adulthood, my father would still have it. My younger brother, I don't know. And I always kind of wondered if I had it, because I've always been a very distracted person, very attention deficit. I would dream off in class, like I've talked about my daydreams before, and I would always check out in my head, and no matter what, unless I was very interested in the subject, I would check out. Sorry, you can hear the birds in the background. I tried muting them with lights off, but okay, so yeah, and so I've been doing a little bit of research on it, because when I have something, I like to know what it is. And shut up, birds, gosh, if I could just strangle the little life out of them and then they could come back to life afterwards, that would be great. No, I would not kill my birds. Please don't take that seriously. Some people do. Okay, so I've been learning about it, and it's neurodevelopmental, and it's also psychiatric. So it's partly neurological, partly psychiatric. If you have it in childhood, usually it starts before the age of 12. And if you have it into adulthood, I think 30 to 50% of people who have it as children will continue to have it as adults. What else? About 3 times as many boys will have it than girls. Anyways, that's just facts. What about just me in my life? I'm very distracted a lot. If I was listening to someone saying I don't know anything at all, and I was having trouble listening, I would try and repeat every single word that they said in my head. That way I was like trying to register it, but then even then I was like, boing, gone, and I wasn't listening anymore. So I had a real problem with that, and I think that my sister was often offended because, I told you this in the past, I told you this, and you never remember the things that I tell you, and I would always feel bad because I was clearly offending her, and I didn't want to offend her or anyone by not listening, and I was like, I don't remember you saying it, I'm sorry, but like I did check out, I had to have, and or the information sink in or anything, so. But I don't have the hyperactive part. Apparently, you can have the hyperactive part and not the attention deficit part, and you can have the attention deficit part without the hyperactive part, or you can have both. And either way, it's ADHD. I tried to call it just ADD because I didn't have the hyper part, but I got corrected by the He's laughing. The bird is laughing. So I tried to call it ADD, but I got corrected by the psychiatrist, and he said ADHD. So okay, maybe it's always ADHD whether you have the hyper or not. I'm not completely sure. So yeah, that's it. I have a new diagnosis. I've been on Ritalin for a few weeks, and it certainly helps me stay awake. I've had problems with that, staying awake, because of my Tourette's meds make me very sleepy. So I would be only awake for a couple hours a day. But on the Ritalin, I get to stay up and be awake, and now it's long-acting stuff, so it works all day, and it's very good because I get to stay awake and I get to concentrate and I get to do useful things like making cookies and cleaning house, and I do things that I don't usually am so forceful about doing, like did he just say poop during my video? The bird likes the word poop. I'm sorry. I think he said, did you poop? No, I didn't, by the way. I'm sorry. That's my sister's bird. No, I didn't. Not recently. Okay, so that's it. I have ADHD. And my psychiatrist that I'm seeing now does not believe I have borderline personality disorder. So that's one less diagnosis. I didn't believe I had it. I'm glad that he doesn't believe I have it. Not that there's anything wrong with people who have it. I mean, if you have it, you have it. I just didn't believe that I had it. I didn't believe that there was enough proof for to say, okay, you have this. So I was like, this is bull. So I didn't like being diagnosed with it because I didn't believe it. Not that there was anything wrong with it. I hope that's clear. Anyway, so that's one less diagnosis that I have under the bag, in my baggage. Anyways, ADHD. Gotta love it. Or not. But I like the medication. It helps me stay awake. I've been so tired. I'm sorry. I'm not getting high off of it. Someone asks, do you feel high? I'm like, nope, I just feel awake. So that's a really good thing. Bye, guys.